we have the Elven player, Munch, against the red Engmar player, Balindro at the bottom side. Only 500k? I don't know, man. 500k is actually a lot of money. At least for me, you know. I'm a small guy. I have small dreams, you know what I'm saying? $500 billion. Or you get nothing from me. And when you know, the thing is about Sauron, if you want to charge too much, this guy has the power to just literally kill you. You guys heard the sounds Gollum made when he got tortured by, you know, from Mordor. So I don't want to get tortured like Sauron, like Gollum did. No, 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 sir. I'm fine. 2 Malone trees, barracks into the 3rd Malone tree is the build order from Munch. On the other side, we see mill, Hall of the Kingsman into the 3rd mill. So it's a pretty standard opening, nothing too fancy. Pretty normal, standard, you know, 2 mills, Hall of the Kingsman, 3rd mill. Now building up the mill number 4, and we will have now the barracks into the Lorien Warriors start. Lorien Warriors in a one-on-one situation are obviously more reliable and stronger in compared to the Gundabad orcs. Evil Shanks. Sauron should be reasonable, or maybe I would have just sold it to to Denethor, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, Denethor, I know your son Faramir couldn't show your quality, but I'm here to show my quality. I'm offering my services to the Minas Tirith. I will leave you the 1 rank, but only with the permission if I get the Iron Ore and Grand Harvest upgrade on my farms permanently. And I want to also have the power of the White Tower. I want to be able to see everything on the Middle Earth. They are leading forward. The units, they are not going to be out in time. I mean, they are here, but they cannot stop this Lorien Warriors, can they? I don't think so. You got a body block though, very important. You got to body block this to keep your mill protected. That's very important. Lorien Warriors are kind of fast, so they can just avoid and go around it, and hopefully they will be able to reach the mill behind. And if they get the chance to commit on this one, they will be definitely able to burst it down. Extrovers, I don't know about that. I think Gundabad Warriors would have been a better choice because they cannot burst them down fast enough. They have now more. Actually, that's a very aggressive playstyle from Elves. 2nd Lorien Warrior, just like that. That's a very greedy one, because if he would not go for the 2nd Hall of the Kingsman but would build up the Wolf Den instead, he would have gotten the chance to turn them into the Wolf Riders, and easy peasy lemon squeezy, he would have dealt with this Lorien Warriors no problem. The mill has been demolished by Balindro to deny experience on his Lorien Warriors. Riling Call has been used, but also the 2nd mill is going to be now taken down. During all this time, Elves are untouched. Valkonoid, welcome, my dude. Actually, Munch is marching forward, guys. He's here to make Armenia proud. He's popping off. Look at this aggressive playstyle, though. That's pretty nice. Hey, 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 be careful, be careful, be careful. Traumaster! Oh, no. 200, minus 200. Minus 200. And he lost 3 mills. That's like an early GG, boys. I don't think you can turn this game around anymore. I mean, he's building some mills left and right, don't get me wrong, but losing your starting, all 3 of your starting mills early on, that's pretty painful. Shanks wanna see everything. Oh yeah, I mean, I could maybe also use the ring to become invisible. Dude, imagine the things you could have done in your life if you could get the chance to get invisible, guys. Just imagine. Not only the pervert stuff, you know what I'm saying, but imagine you put the ring on and boom, you are invisible. Dude. Oh yeah, baby. I mean, come on now. You could get into any plane for free. You could watch any soccer game for free. You could, I mean, imagine this Frodo had like 0 vision. This guy had like 0 wisdom, you know, about what is actually possible when you become invisible. Like, that's the true power. Imagine you are able to sneak in your teacher's room and get all the answers for the upcoming test. Or imagine, dude, imagine the possibilities you got. That's crazy. Imagine, you know, when I was younger, when I was like 15, 16 years old, I was actually secretly in love with Jessica Alba. She was actually my first love. Dude, I was a huge fan of her. I never had, you need to understand, I never had any posters in my room. The only posters I have ever had in my room was from Jessica Alba. She was the love of my childhood. She was so gorgeous. She still is. But now she's gone. You know what I'm saying? She's taken now. And imagine what I could have done with the One Ring. Dude, I would have gone to her house. Okay, I don't continue talking because I might go in jail very soon. Now, you know. All right, Videra is welcome to the stream. There is a statue coming up in a well. No, don't clip this. Don't clip this. You could dream about her invisible. Yeah, that's actually, you are right. That's the only thing I could have done actually, you know. But I think being invisible grants you lots of advantages in life, you know. Oh, that's gonna be, I mean, he has nothing. This guy has nothing to defend himself. Absolutely nothing. He's gonna fall apart now. And what would you guys do? Like, maybe we have different ideas, but what would you guys do if you would be able to find the One Ring? You know? You will see the clip and then you will never have a chance with her. Or she's gonna be like, oh, Shanks, actually, Shanks, I've been watching your YouTube videos since 10 years. I'm a big fan of BFME and I'm secretly in love with you too. Imagine that. Dude, imagine if she's watching me on YouTube, she's like, hey, I saw you a couple of times, you look cute, you look like you can hit like a truck, I can trust you on that one, maybe we have a chance, you and me. You know, maybe it's the other way around. Why are you guys always pessimistic? I don't understand. Be optimistic from time to time. The Hall of the Kingsman #1 is going down. A man can dream, Videra. A man can dream, you know. Shanks, you are a married man, but it's a special agreement I made with my wife. I told my wife, hey, I love you and all. It's all good between you and me. Don't get me wrong. But if one day Jessica Alba comes to my door and knocks like, tuk, 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 who is that? Jessica Alba. That's going to be the day in which you will get the divorce papers on your table faster than you can look. You know? And she's like, okay. She was agreeing on that one. Lancers on the field. They will be now finding this mill at the bottom left side. And, you know, what Engma Play is trying to do is kind of trying to stall the game out a little bit by expanding here around this side. Like here's 1, 2, look at this mill, almost level 2. Look at this mill also, they are almost all level 2. He's abusing the map and abusing the spam of the resource buildings. And he was also even able to take down the barracks #1, but here's another one. He has 2 barracks, or he had, and also 1 stable. And he's camping now, and there comes the end mood. And that's gonna be the beginning, that's gonna be the beginning of the end. It means the end game, the end war has begun. Because we will get a chance to see the protectors of the Fangorn forest. The Ents and the daddy of the Ents, the Treebeard. Okay, so the Malon tree is gonna be found, but I think he should be able to protect this one, no problemo. He has too much force here. This is actually looking dangerous, this army. Pikemen and everything. Ash, Rise of the Witch King for the 7 months, my dude. Thank you so much, Ash, for the huge support to the channel you have now shown for 7 months in a row.
ROTWK just resubscribed for 7 months. Ahoy.
Oh, Felwind. Thank you, Ash, once again. But the Felwind is good when you disable them, but you gotta have some follow-up, right? And the Wolf Riders were just not in position. Now they are trampling into the pikemen. I like the idea, but the follow-up was a little bit too late. You wanna, oh, you know what you wanna do is you wanna aim on the pikemen only.
And if you is never late.
Nor is he early.
He arrives precisely when he means to.
I mean, I like the idea, but if you can actually aim on the center units, the pikemen, and you can disable them this way and open the backline for a potential trample, this could be working out, but he was using it too early and also not wisely enough. Okay. Oh, nice shot from the Trollstone Thrower, though. Nice shot. That's a nice one. Oh, the Snow Trolls, the punishment, the pikes are not in position. Boom, one more shot. And dude, this can actually, but the lances are coming now from the Alvin play. Beautiful trample into the Gundabite Warriors. One more trample from the Snow Trolls. Snow Trolls are tanky, but he knocks them up, you know, himself. Pretty much the Trollstone Thrower kind of messed up his own Snow Trolls. And look at this, he lost every single mill around this side too. Only this one is remaining on the field, almost level 2. But Engmar player is gonna drop down now to... Actually, Engmar is still 550 command points. The problem is that he has no units on the field. That means in long terms, the second this end Derry 3-bit is gonna join the battlefield, the siege is gonna begin and he's gonna call it GG, and Balindru has been defeated from Munch. And that's the first victory for the player from Armenia. Thank you so much for the huge support. And Sparkus, thanks for the follow, appreciate that as well. Welcome, dude. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, for watching, for following, for cheering with the bits. Really means a lot to me. Thank you, thank you. We have double furnace coming up for the Isengard into the port pit. A new power is rising, and the victory is at hand. And dwarves, may the best Uruk win, guys. What can I say? We have a Mineshaft and Hall of Warriors early coming up for the dwarf player. Balindru, that's a very early and offensive play style. He's gonna recruit some pikemen and eventually gonna use them for creeping. And Yoda with the gifted sub to Pakyu. Thank you so much, Yoda, man. Appreciate it.
BFME2 Yoda just gifted 1 subs. What a pirate.
Thank you for the huge spot, Yoda. Appreciate I that. Sport, thank you for that. Big boy PP with the 100 BD bomb as well. Big boy.
I love you, bro.
I love you, bro, too, as well, my friend. Thank you so much.
Engage them.
You thank for that, Yoda. Big boy, Manis, and Red. Thank you guys so much. Oh, creeping action. That's gonna be a nice one. He will get the chance now to capture this in, which would mean hobbits for the dwarven player. But in Drew, he's 1-0 behind, so he better wins this one because it's only a best of 5. But guys, at the beginning of the Champions League, every match should be a best of 7, you know, and then the challenge for the #1 spot should be a best of 9. But then some people complained and said, hey Shanks, best of 7, best of 9 is a little bit too much. Make it best of 7 for all matches. Then I made it best of 7. Then they were like, oh, best of 7 is also too much. Make it best of 5. Now we're at best of 5. Oh man, big boy, once again for the 100 bits. Appreciate it. I mean, not only you, Smokey, not only you.
Keep it going.
You was not the only one, you know, like a couple of people. And I can understand that because some games might be exhausting, some games might last a while. But the thing is, the original game, like average game duration, you know, from what I've seen in the past years and also in the Champions League so far, average game duration. I mean, there are exceptions to the rule, but the average one is around about 12 to 15 minutes, you know. I mean, I get it, best of 9 can be actually quite exhausting. The mine shot is going to be found. Delete inactive players for inactive. Yeah, we will do that definitely. We're gonna also for the upcoming tournament, by the way, it's very important that we will need to make some progress. So basically everyone will have a set amount of time to be able to finish their group stages, because we gotta advance as soon as possible. Otherwise it's gonna be dragged out, it's gonna last forever. And we want to be, you know, there are gonna be specific deadlines, by the way, guys, for each stage of the tournament. It means the group stage has to be finished until this date. Then the, you know, the round of 16 has to be finished until this date. And if somebody doesn't show up to the agreed time multiple times, he will be unfortunately kicked out, because we need to make progress. Double elimination, yes, but only for the remaining 16 players, Andy Brandy. So basically the round, the group stage, we're gonna have a group stage in which the pro players are gonna be separated from each other. That means the top 10 in the Champions League, they're gonna be separated. They won't be in the same group, right? And this way, also anybody else gets the chance to advance to the next round. And then, when only 16 players are left, we will have... Man, thank you, big boy, once again.
EYO, can we keep the hype train going? Also, Shanks, will creep here for that 1v1 of yours in BFME 1.
I will creep here for 1v1 of yours in BFME 1. Dude, I'm excited about that. Hopefully, you know, I will talk to Smokey in Discord and we can maybe agree on one time. And then we can set up the games. I'm pretty sure Smokey can destroy me though. This guy is, you know, like some people are talented when it comes to play RTS games. He knows what he's supposed to do. He played Battle for Middle-earth before. It's not like he has no knowledge about that one, you know? Red once again with the 100 bits. Thank you guys so much. What's going on again?
Let's go Isengard beyond BFME. Get ready beyond BFME Saru the Smiler beyond BFME Isengard.
Yeah, Smokey actually played. I mean, Smokey, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Smokey started playing Battle for Middle-earth games with Battle for Middle-earth 1. So I'm not sure how long he was playing Battle for Middle-earth 1 for, but he has definitely some experience in it. Yes, definitely some experience in it. Yeah, to your question, when only 16 players are left, we're gonna have a double elimination. That means even if you kind of lose the very first match in your round of 16, you will still be able to work your way up to the grand finals. Okay, so this game actually not looking bad for dwarves. 450 command points for Isengard, 500 for dwarves, and Isengard is, you know, gonna get obviously richer and richer and richer because Isengard is the best faction, you know, hands down, low-key the best faction for the eco with devastation, with fuel the fires, especially later on, which is a passive thing which eventually gonna grow you rich. Oh, but does he have pikemen around? No, where are the pikemen at? Dude, that's so greedy from Balindru. I mean, that's so lucky for him as well. There are no Warp Riders on the field yet. But imagine Warp Riders in a situation like that. Okay, Creebane has been used. Yeah, the S, that's not a bug, but that's annoying. I know that. You know, Volk S, you know? With S, I mean, I'm talking about this one, by the way, guys, and not about this one, by the way, right? Okay. The builder, I mean, the Uruk pit is going to be eventually taken down. Nice clumping from Balindru, though. Very good. The debuff is coming in clutch, but the Guardians are still able to hit extremely hard. The Uruk pit is not going to make it out alive. And the building has been finally taken down. The furnace is going down in the meantime, and Balindru is building down multiple mine shafts, left and right. This one is going to be found and taken down by the Warp Packs. I think he won't be able to deal much more damage, but he's still, you know, he's definitely able to hurt the economy from the Isengard player quite a lot. Okay. 475 command points for Isengard and 550 for dwarves. And yeah, I mean, Balindru, I believe, could have gotten the chance to expand a bit more in the mid lane. Look at this. The mid lane is kind of cleared up, and there are also no mine shafts on the left side and not on the right side. And I think you can use the momentum and the advantage of you pushing forward to at the same time expand and get yourself a greater lead, which you can then snowball into units like battle wagons or eventually even heroes like King Brand. I never saw this Manchka. Yeah, actually we have a lot of unseen players in the upcoming tournament as well. That's nice because, dude, that's the best thing that can happen to the game, right? We need more active online players. And I've seen like 10 people I've never seen before participating in the upcoming champions, you know, in the upcoming spring tournament. And that's pretty awesome. And we have now King Brand up on the field, guys. King Brand is a very great hero. I mean, he has not a bad situation. Only Lourdes can actually hunt him down, but Lourdes is not even on the field. And he needs to get level 4 first before he can counter the King Brand, the King of Men of Steel. He's from Enomod. Okay, what is Enomod? What is that? That's a huge force, guys, coming now from Isengard. The builder is no more. Shanks, we need BF. What is BF? Boyfriend? Sorry, man, I cannot help you with that one, Son Goku. Oh, okay. Actually, this chunked him, dude. This chunked him. Nice, Undermine. That's Armenia. Melap. Armenia. Nice damage dealt. Nice damage dealt. And they even, you know, they didn't die, but they actually received a lot of damage from it. And he was also defending himself quite nicely now with the undermine. Ayo, how to pick up chicks? Hey, dude, you are asking the right guy about that. You know what I'm saying? As a date doctor in real life who was successfully able to land on many girls quite easily throughout his life, and also, you know, helping his friends and mates to get the girls they wanted, I can give you one single tip. And this is be yourself. You know, I feel like most people are trying to imitate something they are really not, you know. They are thinking that this is cooler, or maybe I should behave this way, but it's like a balloon of lies which is gonna blow up in a bad way in long terms. And you don't look for a short-term success, right? You want to actually look for a long-term success when it comes to build a relationship. So be yourself, trust in yourself, love yourself, because if you don't know how to love yourself, how can you expect from anybody else to love you? You know. The Manchur is going to be taken down. But Isengard is dominating this fight. When will BFME Reforged be ready? I think your emote after your message, Jedi Wizard, is already... I don't know if you are actually serious about that, but I think I can tell you one thing. We have no estimated release time. Okay, pikemen and everything. BFME Reforged is also like a... how can I say? I mean, the thing is, when I say something, I'm gonna be the bad guy again, you know. But I don't. That's why I don't want to be a bad guy. I don't want them to talk about me like they already did. That's like just rude. But you know, it's been almost 4 years and we have zero, right? Like zero things. We don't know what is happening really. So, but what can you say about that? Boom! Slap shot, dude. Nice one. I mean, basically, if you actually use the porcupine formation, not porcupine, the shield ball formation from the Uruks, you hurt yourself, because the slam shot actually has splash damage, so it's able to hit multiple units at the same time. Reforged, I think Reforged is gonna be one of these things. It's gonna be out when it's gonna be out, you know what I'm saying? But I think it's not gonna be out anytime soon. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. And with anytime soon, I'm talking about the next 12 months, you know. Oh, the builder. Thanks for the 10 bitty bombs. Reforged is a collection of nice 3D models and nothing more. I wouldn't see that. I think they are not investing their times only into that. I don't think it's fake. I don't think that, by the way. But I think it's just not in a playable state anytime soon. Level 4. Guys, Smokey, can you actually use train archers on your extroverts and level them up? Is this possible? Can you know, give them experience? I don't know if this is a thing. I mean, I don't know, guys. Maybe you know better. Maybe you are in their Discord server, because I'm not in their Discord server now for a long time. But last time I was there, it's been like almost 6 months. You was only getting every 3 to 4 months a notification about models, about textures and pictures. Maybe they have released something new. I have no clue. Isengard though looks pretty solid. Slapshot is reloading also quite fast. It's almost back up, right? Yeah, it's already back up. But that's something you don't want to right click on. I think you want to aim this manually. You want to aim this manually. I think that's very important. But Isengard is definitely having now the momentum. He has also now the Weapon of Dawn and special summon. Look his money though. He has almost 3k. He might get the chance to recruit his Saruman very soon. Oh, nice Weapon of Dawn and right on top. Where are the battle wagons at? You gotta need battle wagons in this matchup, dude. You need battle wagons. Imagine one single battle wagon and all these Weapon of Dawn would have been gone. They would have been trampled down and would have been taken out. 7 power points in the bank. And the Isengard money goes wild. I mean, Isengard is an unstoppable resource collecting monster faction, definitely, in the Battle for Middle-earth 2 and Rise of the Witch King, and also in Battle for Middle-earth 1. Like, the entire design of Isengard kinda is still like in the vanilla game, like Battle for Middle-earth 1, the OG game, you know. Also in the Battle for Middle-earth 1, Isengard's eco is unmatched. Like, you have obviously pillage from Lords. Lords, by the way, did you guys know that Lords is the same hero in all Battle for Middle-earth games? He's the only one who didn't get any major changes. And also the price is almost identical. Oh, nice. Oh, actually, this deals a lot of damage to White Men of Thailand, but they are from the summon anyway, right? It's not gonna be quite painful. And I don't know about Undermine too. Like, I think Undermine is one of the abilities you don't want to use it defensively. You want to use it offensively. And for that reason, I would have said that Dwarven Riches could be a better choice. You know, to keep this maybe on this Mineshaft level 2 with an industry buff on it. We have Gloin on the field, level 3. I think the only thing what Balindru can do, which can eventually turn this game around, is to go for a sneaky attack against the fortress with the siege hammers. So you wanna, oh, he has what? He has siege hammers purchased already, but he didn't get the chance to do that. And that's why you need battle wagons for, because with battle wagons you can be fast, so you can cruise around this area, sneak in, use Undermine here on this location, get 4 Guardians out with siege hammers and rallying call them, and you can take down the fortress literally in 2 seconds. Trailer Chikyo Shank. What? Which trailer is coming out, guys? Is what? Guys, is trailer today or what? About the upcoming Lord of the Rings series. Oh really? I didn't know that. Oh nice. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe it's gonna be great, dude. I'm actually kind of excited about this now. I want to see that. I want to see the trailer. Maybe it's nice. Who knows? Shake Foundation is available, but he is doomed. Like, is there any mineshaft? No, but there is Siege Works Tower and Ballista. The Ballista. Oh, no. Oh, Sharku, the Goblet, the Dwarf. Oh, look at this design from Sharku. Holy. Sharku actually looks great in the HD edition, my dude. I don't understand why some people don't like the HD edition, you know? I think HD edition is looking great. Tomorrow, Amazon tried trailer, but Chiron said it's gonna be in about 5 hours from now. Okay, I want to see the explosive mines, but you gotta get your building to level 3 first, which is a long time investment and also money investment. But explosive mines, they are dealing great amount of damage. 5 hours is tomorrow, yeah, basically. Come on, don't be one of these guys. Don't say now. When I'm talking to my mom, she's also like that. I'm saying tomorrow, night's today, night's tomorrow, but it's already after midnight. Don't do that. You know, for me, it's not tomorrow when it's 1 after 12 a.m. or 12 p.m. Rallying, Wartan has been used, Rallying Call has been used, Kribin, Sharku has splash damage, by the way, keep it in mind. Beautiful slap shot in behind, and there comes Sharku. Sharku got nerfed, couple of nerfs actually in this version. And Sharku was the biggest win condition of Isengard against elves. By the way, he was the real threat of elves because he could get into the backline of the elven archers and smash them with the splash damage. But now he's a bit nerfed and he's not as strong as he used to be. 12 power points collected, 625, but once again, Balindru has not enough units on the field. And he never ever went for the battle wagon action. You need battle wagons on the field. Does he have Guardians? He has only 1 single Guardian. He has no extrovers on the field either. So he is losing his Guardians and his extrovers in the front. King Bran is the only man standing. Oh, dude, what an overkill. He got killed and then got shot on his corpse with the ballista. He was trying to make it to the ballista, but he couldn't get the chance to take them down. The siege will definitely happen. We have now 2 ballista on the field. It's a matter of time and they should be able slowly but surely take down everything. Like for example the archer range. And then they might also be able to take down the fortress. I think the battle wagon would be definitely needed, especially if you want to go for a sneaky attack like the siege hammers. You need to get vision to be able to summon the undermine. You cannot summon the undermine without vision, right? You need to get into a range to be able to see the spot you want to summon it on. Then you want to summon the undermine to close the gap and go for a sneaky attack against the fortress. But it's obviously too late for that one. I have invested too much time to see a mine explode live. Yeah, it's very rare. It's especially in a one-on-one situation. It's like there are many rare things happening definitely in 1v1 scene, but that doesn't mean that they don't happen. That Balindru is good Balindru Kappa. Only in video game though. Alright, we have the blue Ingmar player Munch against the red Man of the West player. There we go. Balindru likes to play Man of the West the most, so I believe he has now a fair chance. And what do you guys think about the upcoming tournament? I mean, we actually kind of... I'm not sure yet. I wanted to make a random mirror tournament in which the players are forced to pick random. But what do you guys think to give them the chance to pick a faction? Let's go. What do you guys think about that? Why don't people rush Eowyn in this matchup? Ooh, Eowyn. Actually, Eowyn could be a nice choice, definitely. But I think you want to get some units on the field a bit earlier. Because Eowyn can be only used for defense, right? You cannot really use Eowyn for offense. You need to just... And Smite has a really long cooldown to do, too. Like, you invest over 1,000 money to get a hero on the field that has like a really long Smite cooldown just to be able to kill a Trollmaster. I think Eowyn is a good hero still, but not too rash. Maybe later on. I think early game advantage for men with the spam of the soldiers is just a bit more effective. And then we see too many Angmars, no random. Random is the way. Yeah, I mean, that's the one thing. But the other thing is that there are players, unfortunately, they are one tricks, right? They play only one specific faction every single time. And when they now get forced to pick random, that's going to be a clear disadvantage for the players. Let's go. Okay. 350 command points and 350 command points. And the first soldier is leading forward. The pikeman start is going to creep this one at the same time. But he has nothing to defend himself yet. But that's about to be changed. And that's the power of Ingmar early on, boys. The transition possibility you get into this beautiful, strong, and reliable Wolf Riders early on is just crazy. Will he get the chance to take it down? That's the question. Wolf Riders are coming now. Who let the wolves out? And the trample... Knock them down. Don't take them out yet, but you disable them, and during all this time the mill is becoming more and more immune to damage because it's not being attacked from the soldiers, and they get knocked down on the ground all the time. They cannot play the game anymore, and the mill is going to be protected and all of that without Ingmar using his war chant defensively. That's a win-win situation in my book. Rallying Call is gone on cooldown, the soldier has been taken down, the mill has been protected, and you still have your own war chant for a potential counterattack. That's like a very great opening for Ingmar, and it's the power of Ingmar. If you want to get the chance to get your cavalry on the field a bit sooner, that's the build order you want to do. Mill, Hall of the Kingsman, Mill, and Wolf Den. He was creeping at the same time. Level 2 pikeman. Now he might rotate to this mill, to this warclear in the middle of the map. For the next attack, we will have pikeman included, but keep in mind that Rallying Call is going to be on cooldown. Which do you think is the strongest faction in this patch and why? I mean, from what we have seen in the Champions League so far, and again, I think it's just too early to see that this is the strongest faction, this is the weakest faction, because it depends so much on the matchup, it depends so much also on the map, and doesn't mean that the faction I will now say can win every single matchup, but from what I have seen is the Elven faction actually seems quite reliable. Like elves, they really feel really reliable. Like the playstyle is quite easy and straightforward, you know, you don't have to invest thousands of hours to master the faction. and the punishment is not that great. I mean, if you make a mistake, you can always recover because your army is based on archers. You can play it defensively, you can put pressure early on with your lancers, and your army is just very strong, you know. But Angmar, I mean, there are really strong factions, like Angmar is one of them. Elves, Angmar, Mordor. For me, these three are the top 3 factions right now as we are talking. So I don't put them in a specific order, but I think Angmar, Mordor, and Elves are strongest. And Goblins, Isengard, Dwarves, and Men are kind of falling a bit more behind. At least from what I've seen so far in the new patch. But again, for example, in the Goblins against Mordor matchup, Goblins have less chance. They lose most of the time, but against Isengard, they win most of the time. So it's, you know, very hard and difficult to say this is the go-to faction. This faction can beat every single one. Army here from Men, and there is a counter-attack happening with Wolf Riders and Wolf Packs. It's a very mobile army. And you know what the good thing about this army is? This army is great against pikemen and great against soldiers and great against archers. So it's really a mobile army that can solve all your problems. And Angmar is kind of recovering up a little bit. I mean, he lost like nothing, to be honest with you. He didn't even lose the mill. We have now 2 Hall of the Kingsmen and 1 Wolfden. And I believe what you can eventually do in this matchup as Angmar is you can save up for Waldor to support your extroverts with additional damage leadership. We have now Elwyn. I mean, that comes to your question. Elwyn is here, Ash. And now we will get the chance to see Elwyn in action. I mean, she can't cook, but she can do something else. And she can scream, "I am no man," and smite down the enemy foes. Go Elwyn, go Shield Maiden of Rohan. Why are these pictures so messed up like that? Why are these so like fan-made style, you know? Why are they not from the actual films? Spear throw them, Elwyn. You can do it. Oh, I am no man. Do it. Come on, Elwyn. Elwyn, show your quality. Where is she? What? She disappeared. Where the heck is Elwyn? I don't see Elwyn. Oh, she actually, what? She was invisible. What? She disappeared from my screen, guys. Okay, so she smites something, and smite has like a, not like a long cooldown, but it's still not a short cooldown either. You know what I'm saying? You cannot spam this thing. Angmar is building an army warfare of Mordor. Oh, the Wolf Riders, the pikemen, he's riding right into them. That's not what you want to do, my son. Oh, the Felwyn is coming in clutch. One more trample maybe, one more trample baby. Yes, and he will actually get away. I mean, he didn't deal too much damage. Elwyn is coming now, the Shield Maiden of Rohan. She has the best ability. By the way, Elwyn is busted, guys. Trust me on that one. When she gets level 3, man, hey. That's the biggest power spike you can ever have with our hero, guys. Trust me. Like, the disguise ability is so confusing. Your opponent is gonna be like, what is going on? How can he have one single Rohirrim on the field? How is this possible? It's gonna be quite like a mind game kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be pure confusing for your opponent, and he will lose his mind to this, guys. It's a huge power spike because you need to get to level 3 for that, to look like a Rohirrim. Smite. No smite. Maybe Rangers could be a nice choice. Maybe Boromir could be a nice choice. Guys, you know what? I don't want to be evil, but I think if Boromir would have not died in the films, Elwyn would have chosen Boromir and not Faramir. You know, because Faramir couldn't show his quality. The farm has been taken down. Oh, we have King of Rohan on the field. Smite is on cooldown. Oh, Angmar is gonna roll, right? Angmar is like, in late gaming, I think Angmar cannot lose. Eowyn is level 3. Oh, use it. Show it, Balindru. Use your disguise, my friend. Confuse your opponent. Reform the lines. Reform the lines. Faramir better than Boromir anytime, but not for Denethor. Faramir was a great dude. I mean, I kind of was feeling really bad about Faramir. I think the only chance the Man of the West play can turn this game around is if he gets somehow like Glorious Charge. Do it, King of Rohan. Waldor is almost level 2. Snow Trolls on the field. The Elite Cavalry, look at them. They are looking pretty dangerous to me. Lore friendly, by the way. We have seen them also in the films. Kappa Kipo. The mid is going to be blown up. And Theoden is going to get experience. No, he's not going to be... What? Why don't you finish this? It's like 1 hit away. Come on now, do it. Use Disguise or something. Smite is on cooldown. Oh, level 4. Level 5 is needed for the Shield Maiden. Shield Maiden actually makes her quite beefy. She gets 100% armor. That's a lot of armor boost. Theoden King. The thing is, those heroes, they are not very strong in a one-on-one situation. They don't deal crazy amount of damage, right? That's why Eomer would be a better choice. And also because of money making. Eomer gives you money. The pillage is quite busted. Especially in long terms, it will provide you so much additional money and resources, which can be very nasty, you know, in long terms. Eowyn is not using Disguise yet, that's why she's dying. And Theoden is coming in clutch level 2. Again, level 6 is needed for the Glorious Charge. The farm is going to be taken down slowly but surely by the Hill Trolls. Hill Trolls are the best anti-cavalry unit, best pikemen in the game. And because they have high DPS and also very, very beefy and super tanky. And also very expensive. Because you need to invest 600 for each of them. 80 command points are required. But they're also having a great amount of DPS against buildings and heroes. Theoden is here. I mean, he's getting outspent. Look at that. What is this fiesta? He's being surrounded. And he has no chance of recovering. I think Eowyn got killed or something. I don't see Eowyn on the field anymore. Alex, Core, 4, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Screamer Dude. Hope you're gonna enjoy your stay. And everything is getting demolished. Balindru doesn't say a word. And it's gonna be a clean 3-0 victory for Manch. And, dude, I have high expectations from Manch also in the upcoming tournament. I think he played a great and clean series. He really... I mean, this guy is not a beginner, trust me on that one. Like, this guy knows what he's doing, you know? And a bit more practice, he can become a dangerous player for the top players in the upcoming tournament.